Raping the oops. I mean, rating things I have shoved up my anus. Okay, so the first one is my English teacher in 5th grade. It's actually a really interesting story, but to make a long story short, I was raped. It felt good, and he gave me an A. So I'll rate it 9 out of 10. Okay, so number 2 is not that interesting. I think almost everybody has had this up their anus as a kid. It was my cousin's Nintendo DS3. It took some time to get it up, but eventually I got it up my anus. It felt chunky and bulky. It didn't feel so good. So I'll rate it a 3 out of 10. Shout out to my cousin Jonas for lending me his Nintendo. Number 3 is defiantly one of the best feelings ever. I was bored and in class, so I took a broom and shoved it up my anus with the broom head first. It was very hard to shove it, but when I got it, it felt so good that I'll rate it a 11 out of 10. Number 4. This is number 4 because when I was about 4 years old, I got an umbrella as my birthday present. First thing I did was shove it up my anus, and guess what? I opened it. That was what made me realize how great it felt to shove things up my anus. I'll rate it 7 out of 10 for the nostalgia. Number 5. This one may be a bit weird, because it didn't actually happen. It happened in my dream last night. But I'll include it cause it seemed worthy of getting on my list. Okay, so what I did was, I went into a time machine, then and traveled back to the 10th November 2001. The day before the 9/11 attacks happened. Then I went to the Twin Towers, and I shoved both of them up my anus, and let me tell you, it wasn't easy. Getting to buildings up your anus, beat that. I'll rate it a 4 out of 10. Okay, so I can come up with more. So I guess I'll just see you next time. Goodbye.